Thank you so much for tuning back in Valley News Live, taking a look up in Grand Forks. That sun did just set here, but we're also still seeing those winds relatively calmer than what they were earlier, with those temperatures here in Fargo still at 82 degrees with those winds out of the southwest at 15 miles an hour. Still a little breezy here in Fargo, but other areas along the north, you're starting to see where that cold front is starting to take effect, with most of them in those 60s, especially just with that Halleck area and Langdon at 66 degrees. But other than that, like I said, we are having those winds still slightly breezy in some areas, especially with Langdon and Halleck, both with gusts up to 21 and 18 miles an hour. But other areas where they saw some of that hail near that Detroit Lakes and Wadena area are still having gusts up to 21 and 17 miles an hour. Now, like I said, this is what we saw with those hail reports already. Now, they have been in clusters of where we saw those stronger storms already earlier today. We have some near that Detroit Lakes area, and that's where we've seen the most hail with that pea-size hail. But we also have areas like Bemidji and even down in Brainerd where they are having 1/4 inch and even reported 2-inch hail as well. Now, with those showers, they're continuing to push to the east, and we're starting to see that cold front sweep through as of now. Now, that cold front will continue to push through, and those winds will finally begin to start to die down just for the overnight hours. Now, this is just before 1 a.m. Those showers are still going to continue to move to the south, and this is going to be mostly a rain event for central and north central part of Minnesota. But those temperatures overnight tonight are still going to dip into those 50s, and some still staying in those 60s, with those morning clouds still mostly along that Highway 2 corridor. As we head throughout the rest of your morning, those clouds do begin to make their way to the south, and some areas just have those scattered showers and those clouds as well. Now, by around your lunchtime, temperatures are already in those 70s. And will continue to stick only in those low 70s by the time your afternoon hits, but those winds will start to become slightly breezy again once again, but this time out of the north, giving us a little bit of a cooler breeze instead of that warm breeze we had today. Now, some of us will have those stronger winds where you see some of these green arrows in the Southern Valley. Those are where you can see gusts up to 20 miles an hour for those winds. But tomorrow night, once that sun sets, temperatures are going to dip back into those 60s and even into those 50s by tomorrow night. Now, for your hometown forecast tomorrow, like I said, most of us will still be in those 60s after those rain showers today, but very few of us in the Southern Valley like Siston and Aberdeen will stick around in those 80s tomorrow. Now, for most of us, for the Proceed 3-day farming forecast, temperatures will stick around in those 70s for the next couple days, as we have another chance of some rain showers, bringing another small cool front as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday, with another breezy day for us here on Wednesday, and even once again on Saturday. Temperatures rebound into those 80s as we head into Friday and even into Saturday for your weekend. But once again, as we head into next week, temperatures rebound back into those 80s. So it's a little bit of a roller coaster getting from those upper 70s to the low 80s. But guys, the 80s are going to stick around a little while.
Yay.
A little bit of a roller coaster, but it's not nearly as bad as what we had a few weeks
60s,
ago.
50s in the mornings, it'll be perfect.
It's more like the kids section roller coaster.
It was just
it's
very,
a mild
very
little
warm
tilt
today.
low.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very warm today. Well, thank you, Shelby.